Hello, YouTubers. Welcome to Elephants in the Room. My name is Lorenza O. Coleman. Uh, Today, we're going to talk about a sensitive subject. If you followed the news yesterday, you've heard about the tragic event that happened uh, in Nashville, Tennessee, where a gun person went in and opened fire on a private Christian elementary school and killing three children, all the age of 9 and three adults. And what we're going to do, I'm going to show you a quick video from one of the ABC affiliates. And after the video is over, it's a short video, about a little over 2 minutes. We're going to have a discussion on it. So let's see what you think. Okay, here we go.
We are learning new details about that deadly school shooting in Nashville, Tennessee. A small Christian school mourning the deaths of three nine-year-olds and three staff members. ABC's Lindsay Watts on the ground with what we're learning about the victims and the shooter.
Police releasing surveillance video showing the moment the shooter opened fire, shattering the locked door and glass of Covenant Christian School in Nashville, Tennessee.
All units, be advised, we're under a mass casualty alert.
Authorities say it was a targeted, pre-planned attack. Shooter 28-year-old Audrey Hale even had maps of the school. The assailant, who was born female but identified as transgender, was also heavily armed with 2 assault-style rifles and a handgun. The shooting forcing the evacuation of the K-6 school, terror evident as they were bused to a nearby church. Police say Hale killed 3 9-year-old students, Evelyn Dickhouse, William Kinney, and Haley Scruggs, the daughter of the church's pastor. 3 school staff were also killed. 61-year-old substitute teacher Cynthia Peak, 61-year-old custodian Mike Hill, who was said to view coworkers and students as his family, and the head of the school, 60-year-old Catherine Kuntz, described as a remarkable woman with a bright spirit.
Strong and steady and hilarious. She had this amazing sense of humor. I can't imagine a better head of a school.
Police say when a tactical team of 5 officers arrived, Hale began firing at them from a second-floor window, hitting their cruisers.
There's multiple victims down inside the school. Shooter is down now as well.
14 minutes after the first 911 call, these 2 officers, Rex Engelbert and Michael Colazzo, confronting and killing the shooter.
They trained for that, and this moment happened, and they didn't hesitate at all.
Right now, the motive for this attack remains under investigation. Police say when they searched the shooter's car, they found some writings and then some additional weapons, shotguns, when they searched Hale's home. Authorities say Hale has no prior criminal record. Lindsay Watts, ABC News, Nashville.
Yeah, see, well, welcome back. Here's what I find interesting about this. And first of all, I want to say condolences to the family and who lost their loved ones. I don't think no amount of condolence can ease the pain they must be experiencing right now. But I also want to give my shout out to the police officers. They did what they were trained to do. They didn't run from the situation. They put their own lives in danger and possibly saved a lot of lives in the process. But there's a lot of levels to this, because when I first heard this story, and to be honest with you, if you're like me and most people in the African American community, first thing we think of, wow, I wonder what race this person is, And when we find out it's not a black person, let's be honest, we're a little bit relieved, even though we still consider it's such a tragedy, no matter who the gunman is. But I never thought it would be a female. I always had a man in mind, and for good reason too, because you don't hear about females committing these sorts of crimes. Not that females don't commit crime, just that this is primarily usually something that's been done by our males. But in this case, it wasn't. And also, when I listened to a previous broadcast, one of the first things that came up was mental health. And let's face it, anyone who can do something like that has something going on upstairs. But it seems like to me, the press kind of picks and choose who they want to give the excuse of mental health to. I mean, let's be fair. But I also would say this, that in the process of reading about this, I also want to bring up the subject of the transgender part of it, because they didn't really call this person a male. They called it a female. Well, not it, this person, they called her a female, even though she identifies as trans male. Would that be an issue for anyone? Do we think that we're out of line for calling her a female, even though she identifies as a male? I don't think so, But let me hear your thoughts on this, and what do you think things should be done? And I remember seeing your prayers, and also seeing your likes and everything, and pretty much subscribe to our channel.